Lucky Mom. My name is theluckymumdebranyanchoka, and I just want to. I'm an ex-housemaid of Saudi Arabia, and I do create awareness of what happens in the Middle East. To be specific, today I want to share reasons for high death rates in Saudi Arabia. We need to be our sister's keeper. This is every day when you wake up, you have to find new case. New case rises just like the way Corona used to raise many new cases. Every day you wake up, I have, I'm a member of those groups that work in Gulf. We have common groups with many people work in Gulf. There's one we have which is called Kenyans working in Saudi Arabia. Every time I wake up in the morning, I just find a short message like "RIP, rest in peace." Now, since I started creating this awareness of what happens in the Middle East, I also get some people who reach out to me and they're like, "Deborah, we have lost one of our family members in Saudi Arabia. Will you be of any help?" So I decided to share this. I just want to tell people that this might be one of the reasons why these death cases rise. You know, if you are sick and you can't get medical attention, that means the probability of you not living is very high. You will die. If you can't get medical attention, that means you will die. And this is exactly what happens. You know, most of our ladies, let me tell you the truth. Most of our ladies, some suffered in the contract, while in the contract. So once they ran away from their workplace, they left their passports behind. You know, once you run away from your boss, you are called a Kimbo. You become a Kimbo officially. A Kimbo is that person who has run away from the workplace to look for more greener pastures. Remember, when we leave our country, we go for green pastures. Now, once they reach there, they suffer a lot. Others decide to run away, and to others, because they have thirsty of money, they are being lured by some ladies called dalalas. So they go there, they lure them, and they run away from their contract. Now, once they get outside there, life becomes very, very hard for them. Locate their workplace anymore. I want to tell people that once you run away from your workplace, there's no way you can go back, because maybe you don't know. You can be transported from one city to another. Remember, you've been staying in this house for maybe for some months without moving out. So it becomes so hard for you to that place again. So people go there, life becomes so miserable outside there, and then they end up, others get killed, others, their kidneys are taken away, others get sick and nobody takes them to the hospital because they can't get medical attention, and others maybe they raped, get pregnant, maybe try to abort, they die. And that is why you hear people like, "Oh, so and so has died in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. We need to do a contribution to bring their body back home. Maybe we need of maybe 1 million, 2 million." I want to tell people that if you hear anybody saying that you need to contribute for somebody to come out of Saudi Arabia, just know that this person ran away from their workplace. And once they run away from the workplace, nobody is going to be responsible for transporting their bodies back to Kenya. So once somebody is in the contract, in case you die, your boss is responsible for transporting your body to your country. So this is one of the reasons people run away, and they are lured by ladies, their fellow ladies, who are called dalalas. These dalalas are now women who are being lied to that they are married to men in that country. Maybe can be men working in that country from other parts of the world, maybe from Nigeria, India, Kenya, Uganda. Those people work as maybe drivers. They they cohabit. They pretend that they are married. So these dalalas, their work is to lure new girls to come outside of the contract so that they can help them secure a job, which becomes very hard. So once they get outside, their life becomes miserable. Others find them in hard situations that they can't make it alive. So I want to tell people that if you have a relative working in Saudi Arabia, please encourage your relatives to stay in the contract. In case they have a problem, let them contact the police. They're going to get help. If they can't contact the police, they can contact their agents back in their country so that they can get help. Don't change rules of another country. If you put the rules in your hands, things are going to be very tough on you. So, my lovely family, what I can encourage you is that let's encourage one another. Let's be a sister's keeper, because we need to value life. Life is very important than money, than anything. If you see your family has come back alive, you have a reason to thank God. I'll be very happy if I save one life. If I save one life, that is an achievement on my side. Let's not be bitter souls. When somebody is saying something, don't be like this person is trying to chase clout. You can't chase clout with other people's misfortunes. Anyway, let's be fair to one another. Even if I talk about these dalalas are the main source of evil in Saudi Arabia, and they've turned to be like black Arabs. They can mistreat you more than Arabs can do. Please, my family, let's combine our efforts and help our ladies. People are suffering. They are not the only ones suffering. Parents are suffering. Family members are suffering back in the country. People are suffering so much because they have lost their loved ones and they don't know how they can trace them. If you people to stay in the contract and at least maintain peace with their family members. Johnston Olefa, do we have any emergency number that somebody can use to save someone in Saudi Arabia? That is a nice question. They have the police number of 999. You can call the police. If they can't respond, you can go to the embassy. If you have a relative who is suffering in Saudi Arabia and you've been communicating, go to the Ministry of Labor in your country or the embassy in your country and try to assist that person. That one will be possible. If there's somebody in the contract and you don't have an option, call back to your country. Even if your agent can't help you, just reach a family member or a friend and send them your details. Make sure when you travel to that country, you have the copies. Make sure you scan your copies of your passport and your contract. At least you can be helped, because if you are there and you have a problem, you will be asked to give a copy, to send a copy of your passport. If you send a copy of your passport, you will be helped than when you don't have, because you need to know that once you reach there, they will just confiscate your passport, so you not be the one holding your passport. So it's good if you go there, make sure you have a copy of your passport, so in case of any problem, once you report any case, they will ask you, do you have a copy of your passport? That is the first thing they ask you. So it's good to know that you need to have that copy of your passport on time. If you don't have a smartphone at that moment, go to a cyber, open a Gmail account, save your passport there, scan your documents and save them in your Gmail account. It is going to help you in future, because it is unpredictable. Once you are there, your life is unpredictable. You can be able to reach your people, or in case of a problem and the embassy calls you, you can send your copy of your passport. Once they have the copy of your passport, they will be able to check the number and locate you. That one will be very easy. So let's not be people with bitter souls. Let's help one another. We are here for one another. Saving a life is an achievement on my side, and I'm not going to keep quiet, and I'm not going to get tired of sharing this creating awareness of what happens in the Middle East. Life is not easy to start with. Saudi Arabia is not for the faint-hearted. Don't run away from your workplace. Thank you for answering my question. You're welcome, Johnston Olefa. Let's be our brother's keeper. Let's be our sister's keeper. No need to be bitter because somebody is trying to pass an information. You know, these dalala in Saudi Arabia, they don't want to be exposed because that is where they are feeding from. They have been used feeding from other people's sweat. They don't want to sweat. Imagine you leave your country, you go to the foreign land for greener pastures. To your surprise, you find that at the end of the day, there's somebody who is waiting for you so that she can feed on your sweat. It's so shameful. We need to be considerate. It's so shameful that fellow Africans can trap their fellow Africans and later mistreat them. It is so unfair. It's so unfair. So what I can tell you, my family, is that let's support each other. You can share this video. Let people learn that once you are in a problem and still in the contract, your boss will be responsible for any expense. But if you go outside, you are going to die there because coming back is not easy. You don't have a passport. You don't have any traveling documents. There is no way you can enjoy life in a foreign country. So people who are there, they lie to others like, oh, we are enjoying outside here, there's enough salary. So people get tempted to run away. I want to tell you that misery needs company. Misery needs company, and they're like, you come so that we can suffer together. And that is why you find that many parents are crying. Many people are crying because they have lost their relatives due to unclear circumstances. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my live stream. Keep sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Keep subscribing. Follow me on my Facebook page, theluckymumdebranyanchoka. Follow me on my TikTok, theluckymumdebranyanchoka. Let's educate each other so that we can learn and save our life. See you next time. Bye.